just want to be your friend.
A young autistic boy uses his phone to communicate with the world, but when that device is used by a mysterious creature wanting to break into our world, his parents must fight to save their son from the monster beyond the screen. Written and directed by Jacob Chase and based off the short film Larry, Come Play is an eerie and suspenseful take on the responsibilities a parent has to their child. With a fantastic cast and moments that will make your spine shiver, it's a story about perseverance, understanding, and technology that will have you rethinking everything you see on your electronic devices. I got the chance to sit down with the writer and director of the film, so let's take a first look. Hi, my name is AMY CASSANDRA Martinez with Hollywood First Look Features, and today I'm chatting with writer and director of Come Play, Jacob Chase. Jacob, I am so excited to talk about this movie. Now, I know that Come Play was based off of your short film, Larry. What was it like for you to get to play around with those horror elements that we love so much on a much bigger scale?
Yeah, thank you. It was a ton of fun getting to move from the short film to the feature, because in the short, I tried to make it as short as possible, but still scare people. And then in the feature, you get to come up with all these new ideas. Once I figured out that Larry can only be seen through your devices, it opened up this world of possibilities for horror sequences of what if he's sitting right next to you right now, right? And you can only see him if you pull out your phone. And so I think there was just a whole wealth of opportunity there, and it created just a ton of fun on set getting to scare all these actors.
You know how your nightmares aren't real? Well, neither are ghosts or ghouls or vampires or witches, and certainly not Larry's. This is Larry.
I feel like I've gotten much better about handling horror movies, but I have to say that this movie gave me what I say, heebie-jeebies. There were so many of those moments, and I feel like a big part of that also has to do with the cast. The cast is just pure perfection, and you gave them so much to work with. I mean, you address parental relationships, relationships between a mother and her son who has disabilities. When you knew that you were going to make this into a feature-length film, did you have these actors in mind? What was the casting process like?
Well, I've loved both Gillian and John for many years, so any opportunity to work with them, would have been amazing. But it worked out so perfectly for this film. In terms of casting Azhy Robertson, I was not familiar with him before writing this. He was barely born before I wrote this. But when I first wrote the script, Steven Spielberg showed me an audition tape of Azhy saying hey, you should take a look at this kid for Oliver. And it was this amazing audition tape for another movie he was auditioning for. And then, ultimately, no matter how many kids we saw, we kept coming back to Azhy. I mean, he's so, in touch with his emotions and his imagination. He's just an amazing young performer that I feel lucky that I got to work with him.
Yeah, and I feel lucky to have been able to watch this before a lot of people, so thank you so much. Now I have the last two questions, very important and hopefully not too difficult. Now I want you to kind of travel back in time. What was the first horror movie that made you really scared? And what was the first horror movie that made you realize, hey, I like horror movies? Thank you so much, Jacob, for chatting with us. The movie is Come Play, and it's out now. I'm AMY CASSANDRA Martinez, and you've been watching Hollywood First Look Features.
What are you staring at? Hey! What's this? This is Larry. He isn't from the world you know. Larry just wants a friend. Maybe we should stop reading. Will you be Larry's friend? He just wants a friend.
Hello? This thing wants our son.
A friend. He just wants a friend.
Stay away from my son! Did you turn it on?
Finish the story.